should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chap out. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for, you know? When I call you, it was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm even thinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. Better know my heart forever bleed.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Setting up to throw. Nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kane, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Bills.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play must be wide open.
This is Jeanty on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pass play on 1st and 10. It's a screen play to Jeanty. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal. At the Steelers' 10-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Complete to Keon Coleman. A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. He finds it right side. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Gun.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can. 12. 11. 11. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
12. Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Inside the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. We've set it down from 37.
39-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Buffalo.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Shotgun gift here to Gentry. And all they can get is a yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shot away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. did. And that will add to their score.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And he's going to work it to the 20. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it, second and 4. Has him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Genty from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Motion a receiver left. Give here to the motion man. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Steelers' 4-yard line.
It's second and goal.
Let's go.
Genty. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third down from the gun. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. It's incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Bass now to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Can.
First down, Burrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
12. Here we go.
Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
12. 11 Thomas. Gun. Got. Right 80. Got.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. That's complete inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
11 MT.
From the red zone now. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
sticking in the air. It's Burrow. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get a late score and tie it before the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take the lead on that successful kick. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds Genty underneath. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Giving 5 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills push their lead to 6.
Steelers 14. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Hardy on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Just set. 180. Right shot. Shot.
Burrow now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Buys time, rolling right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11, Mott, behind.
Looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
11, 11, 11, 11.
One final shot before the half. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this second quarter, Brock. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Hardy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11, 11, 11. Here,
Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
On first down, here's Burrow. And Johnson out of the backfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's Johnson on second down. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers find some points there. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Looking in the air here. Brought in by his back here. It's Jetty. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Throw here, third down. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And off to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to Genty. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
Looking to throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. First carry here for Braylon Allen. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
The 6-yard line.
Taken in by Williams outright. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fast now to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's get set. 11 MT.
First down, Burrow to throw. Wilson's got it. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has a man on target to Johnson. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers tie it up at the end of the 3rd. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game's situation. We both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. Kincaid with a catch out left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Running back motions right. Throwing now on 1st down. It's taken in by Williams. Now around him, he's got space. And he will not score, but that does set him up for 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about those memories that's happening overseas.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. But they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's Jesse. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Motion man sent left. They give here to the motion man. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Steelers 48. Tyler Bass, the kickoff.
Bass now to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Throw left side, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
Let's get set. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop. 180. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11. Stop. 180. Stop.
He's back to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
11. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11. Stop.
Desperation time here. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. Wow, he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 180. Right side.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trailing by 5. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Again, this is Johnson. This gets the 1st and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Here's Johnson again. Cuts right. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Keeps it moving. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Stop.
Johnson can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll try Johnson again. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
On one, ready?
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and
Here we
goal.
go. Dot. Dot.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
33. Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. 7
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock.
Dot. Dot.
Sorry, quarterback run here. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now Brock, gotta imagine those